All right, guys, we're live. We're gonna go ahead and get STV in here, right? So let's 1 second. We get the collab cam. Let's start collab, and let's see if we can get STV in here. All right, you're here.
I'm back.
All right, you're back. So we're back live. I'm gonna go ahead and get the link out one more time.
Let's do it.
Pain in the ass.
Freaking YouTube, man.
Jesus.
They're always trying to stop us from helping everybody.
Yeah, that's wild. All right, so we got one person watching.
Ivan's here. That's all we need.
I'm here. Everyone's here. Okay, cool. Everyone's coming on in. Great. Let's take this link and get it out there.
You guys get shorted again? We did. So I'm going to need you guys to extra filthily slap the shit out of the like button now, just to say fuck you to YouTube.
Yeah, why not? That'd be fun. Let's see.
Howdy.
Make sure everything's set up the way we need it to be. All right. Hey, we're back live. Jeez Louise.
Oh, Lori put tacos in it? What is it? Taco Tuesday? What's Thursday, Lori? What are the tacos all about? Oh, wait. I think I know. Fuck. Never mind.
Wait. It's Taco Lori. I love the name change.
I like that.
I love the name change.
Lori and Diana are trying to get on an episode of Law & Order Special Victims Unit, but that's a conversation that we can continue in Market Talk.
Oh, my God. Let's see. I
don't know. Looking at this market right now, I might just be done. Why fuck around with it too much? Lori loves tacos. The dedicated detectives who investigate these vicious felonies, members of the elite squad. That's you guys. That's you guys there in Market Talk. You guys are trying to commit crimes.
Gabe, did you do any swings on your small port? No, I did not. I'm playing minutes. Multiple minutes.
Yeah. The 1 minute traffic lights have been filthy. I live by them.
Accidentally bought a spy put on the last yellow light instead of a call. Closed it quick for a $2 profit.
Hey, at least you realized it quick enough.
Pretty wild. Is anyone else super impressed with how home builders have held up?
Well, yeah. I mean, housing's gonna lag. It's just gonna lag more than you think it will.
Okay, so this is the thing, right? So this is where people have a really long memory. Okay, so back in 2008, in the housing market crash, interest rates did, pretty much just go up, right? But then there was an executive order where it allowed people to refinance into a lower interest rate. So you got a lot of consumers right now who are just like, okay, well, I'll take the 6, I'll take the 7. We all know that the government is going to come back and, reintroduce that program, right? At least that seems to be the sentiment. And at the end of the day, it's just like, again, that's speculation. You don't know, but we'll see. I think. I mean, the government doesn't want to see another housing market crash. That doesn't bode
I don't
well.
think they will. I mean, you're right at terminal. Like, you're close. Like, we sort of know that we're going to go 5 to 5.25 on the Fed funds rate. And then it just depends on how long they're going to hold that there for and what effect that's going to have on the housing market. So it's really going to be that balancing effect of, okay, well, how much are interest rates going to go up? How much is demand going to drop? And then what's going to happen with the supply of homes? So it's kind of uncertain right now. How home prices are most likely going to come down. It's just a question of how much. Is it going to be aggressive as 2008? No, but they easily can come down. I don't think they'll be as aggressive as 2008. Could.
I really don't think it'll be too aggressive. I think what you'll see is stagnation in like the Northeast region, maybe the West Coast, the Northwest. But hotspots like Texas and Florida, I think you'll see, just a nice steady rise in home values. They'll go flat for a little bit, but Florida, Texas happens to be in really high demand. Californians love Texas, and New York folks love Florida. So
Mm-hmm.
it's just the way this migration's working out. Uh, let's see. Yeah, used car prices. Let's see. Um, yeah, they're coming on down. I'm getting them dirt cheap.
Oh, I know you are.
Yeah, yeah. So I'm buying them wholesale dirt cheap and then just putting them on to be whores on Turo. So
That's not bad.
no, it's
Turo's a
not.
good gig.
It's not. Um, let's see. All right, guys, what are we doing here? I need to go ahead and get the phones connected. Now, this is going to be a short session, guys. I do have to get out of here by 1:15.
Cool. So you can get the
Yeah,
phones connected, have a little fun with everybody, and then bye-bye.
yeah,
Easy.
yeah. Gabe, have you gotten any from wholesale Carvana? No, no. I do ECV in Mannheim.
Nice.
And I'm not buying trucks. I'm buying SUVs and minivans because again, Disney World. I'm catering to families. That's it. Um See this section, the calling clinic.
I like that.
I like it. I like it. That might actually be the title of these streams. Come on, winning loser, up 24.6% on the portfolio in a day. Done and no more settled cash.
We
Bro.
were just talking about you. It's like you've been double-digit percentage gains for like the last month, dude. Winning loser. How much are you up in your portfolio over like the last month? I'm very curious as to what this number is because it's got to be fucking ridiculous at this point. Every day you come in and it's just like, oh, 11%, 20%. It's crazy, dude.
Yeah. Yeah. It's wild. Oh, fun story. Being a Turo owner or operator is not always fun. Like we had one of the Land Rovers stolen and found an impound because the driver got arrested. And what we
Jesus.
found in the Range Rover was these guys were actually on a robbing spree.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
Was it
they were going
Turo
to
cars that they
convenience
were
store. They
targeting?
were stealing colognes. They were stealing chargers. They were stealing smokes, and like it was all in the car. Yeah,
Jesus.
it was really, really wild.
That's not good.
Oh no. All right, so let's get this number up. Let's get this number up. Let's see. You guys know what to do. 978-545-1348. Let's see.
Ooh, spy cracking a little here. Ooh, wow. I can't believe they just filled that. Jesus. Oh, another 10% scalp with the 1-minute traffic light. Thank you.
Is that what you say when you first enter a woman and you just like finally break through? You're just like, oh wow, I can't believe I feel that. Jesus.
No, that's not what I say. But what is
And she looks at you in shock, like, what the fuck did you just say?
what? No, dude, I've had that a couple times where I'll be told things and I'll just be like, what did you just say to me? Somebody called me sir one time and I was like, don't fucking call me sir.
Oh my god. My largest SUV would have to be the Defender.
That car's sweet. I like that car.
Yeah. No, I got rid of the Escalade. I only bought the Escalade for the boys when they came down, and then I had buyer's remorse. I'm like, I don't really like this green. Bye, Felicia. So that's right.
I'm up another 10, 11% on another scalp on the 1-minute traffic light. I scaled out, have a stop and profit. I'm going to let that thing go. I love the 1-minute traffic lights. If you don't have them on your charts, you are going to struggle. What are we up now on this easy one? 15%. Thanks. Easy. What are you doing? Stop sitting. I was like, come make some money. If this one hits, that'll be fun.
Oh, that's filthy.
Yeah.
This trade here? Is that what you were gunning for?
The 1-minute traffic light there?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm in. I've got my stop set at profit. I don't care.
So you're defending it at the 200?
I already made money.
Are you defending it at the 200 there?
No. I have a stop slightly above break even.
Okay.
So the lowest basically amount that I can make on this trade is like 5%. which is really all I really care about at this point anyway. Because right now the account's up over 2%, or it's right around 2%. I don't care. I just want to defend it here, let it go, and have some fun.
Lord. All right. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is how white boys get hooked on crack.
Yep.
Oh boy.
I want this knife to Delos. That would be fun.
You
If it
are
does,
going to be an evil.
if it does, I'm
villain in
going
10
to the
years.
playground this weekend. If this knife's to Delos, I'm going to the playground.
No, absolutely. And like I said, I found an alternative. There is a town in Ellis, Texas called Italy. You could take her there.
That's not why I'm really going to the playground, though. I would just go to the playground anyway. I'll find a new one. I can have multiple at the playground.
Listen, man, if you go to those places without objectives, you're just pretty much willy-nilly it, man.
I know.
So please have objectives.
I always have objectives.
All right, we got Sean Reed calling in.
Whoa, win and loser. Here we go.
What's up, brother? How you doing? You there?
Hello?
Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Hello.
Good afternoon, sir. How we doing?
We're doing pretty decent. I'll say just decent, for now. Because usually when I say I'm doing great, then something happens and my leg gets cut off or something stupid, right? So I just keep it easy, But anyways, you guys know who this is?
Of course we do. You're up what? You said 200 something percent on your account in the last month, buddy?
278% on the month.
278?
It's not 278% for the month.
That's wild. That means you could afford to buy yourself a quiet spot right now. Because it's loud back there.
Oh, shit. Fuck, man. Hold on. Yeah, hold on. Is that a lot easier? Can you hear me now?
Better.
Yeah.
Better.
That's probably all right. Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm at work. Guys are banging metal. As long as they don't blow, and you have to blow the blowhorn, and I have to kill your ears.
That was the funniest shit ever, dude.
Dude, that was just like the right moment. I was like, these fucking assholes. You gotta be kidding. I was like, you guys have to do this right at this moment. It's a special moment. They don't understand. But anyways, yeah, you know what? I've been having fun and just sticking to the strategy as much as possible. I will admit, I do take a little bit more risk than what the rules are set out to be. But when I take that risk, my stop loss is going to be a lot less, even 15%.
Fair. Fair enough.
If it goes down,
I think that's fair.
It's like I'm down 2 or 3%. I'm pulling it. You know what I'm saying? Don't care, even if it goes back in my direction. But I have also, I had a couple spy plays where I figured it, I was like, it's got to sell off, at some point. And I was down on one play about 68%. And then I just held that for it was 3 days out. So I just held it.
Hold up. You were doing so well. You were down 68%.
I was. And I was like, you know what? I might as well just hold it.
Zero? Was it sized for zero?
What's
okay.
up? No, it was 0 days. No.
Was the position sized for zero?
For 0?
Yes. Did you size it? Was it a less than 1% allocation of your account?
No, it was a little bit more. So, but nonetheless, I recuperated all the losses, and I ended up.
But what if you didn't? What if you didn't?
Up.
I'm not going to bust your balls here.
Exactly.
Hey man, I'll champion those type of games, but I really think that you absorbed way too much risk there, right? Don't ever allow that. If you're up 278%, just imagine if you limited your losses to fucking 5-10%, right?
Right. Right.
You know,
Exactly. Well, I had when I was down that much, I had walked away, and I got kind of a little bit too focused on what I'm doing, because the work I do on these cars is very important. As far as I'm a structural technician, and I have to make sure that these cars are, welded and put together properly. So just in case you get into another accident, the people in the car don't get hurt. Because I've seen some hack work done before, and I don't do that shit. You know what I'm saying? But I also work on beautiful cars like your Aston Martin and your Ferraris and all that other stuff. So
You're in my area, right?
Yeah, I am.
Yeah. So
I live
SGB,
in
you
If
should do
Medford.
me a
I
favor.
get a car,
Go,
I'm coming to you,
shove
buddy.
your size 13 up his ass so he never does that again.
I'll
We
come
love you,
find you.
bro.
I got a size 13 too, so that's all good.
Here we go.
But it's gonna be a foot off. But yeah, I just I don't know. I do take a little bit more risk, and now I'm trying to mitigate that. And I've been doing decent. But having double-digit gains, it's not necessarily what I aim for. But if I'm let's just do it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I did that dumb move at the end of the year where I full ported the last day of the stock market, but then I ended up 118% up, and I doubled. So it's it's just, and I was playing with small money then. You know what I'm saying? So, each day gets easier and easier for me to be like, okay, I'm done. You know what I'm saying? I'm done. Just be done. Who cares? Let's settle cash. The other day I had a 3% loss, which I was like, I'm okay with that. Because if I'm hitting double digits, a 3% loss isn't that huge.
Here's where the problem comes. So, if you're down 3 and you try to recover it, the loss can be double digits if you're not careful.
Right.
This is why I say anytime I try not I'm trading the 1 minute, or I'm trading something that's going to be a little bit more risky, I'm sizing it down.
Yeah.
The gains can be fun, but again, it's sized down. I'm still approaching the trade the exact same way every time. If you look at SPY in the 1 minute here, that trade that I was just in, I got stopped out in a little profit on the other part of the trade that I left to run. Again, it's still sized down. I lock in my gain. I don't give a flying fuck what happens to it after. I have my stop set there. I know that if it fills slightly lower, it's still green. And I'm able to do that the exact, it's just, you have to be robotic and super disciplined, which it seems like you're doing, but you have to be super careful.
Yeah, I'm trying to be that robot, man. I'm trying to be that robot. Whether I take a loss on the day or I'm up on the day, it doesn't matter. I'm completely emotional. You know what I'm saying? When I see that I'm up, 24% for the day, I'm not like, this is so great. Does it feel good? Sure, absolutely. But I'm just I kind of walk away, and I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to listen to the live streams for the rest of the day and hear. I always get something out of it. You know what I'm saying? So I'll always listen to you guys, forever. Yeah. So, and my father actually.
You got to know when to stop.
Yeah.
Now I'm done.
No, and that's what I'm trying to practice on now. And again, it's all emotions. I actually have been talking to my dad about how well I've been doing, and he's 71, and he's like, I really don't have a huge retirement fund set up. He's like, but I'd like you to come down to the house because I used to live on Cape Cod, and he wants me to talk to him about joining 1348 and everything like that. So. He may be joining 1348,
bro. Retirement money? Are you crazy?
No. He wants to start with a small amount, and
okay.
And I told him
I was gonna say
learn that way. Yeah, no, he just wanted to sit down and talk to me more face to face than over the phone. And I was like, geez, I'm gonna get my dad to join 1348. That's pretty dope, So if maybe perhaps you guys could hook him up with.
Yeah,
because
we can
I'm
definitely help him out.
He maybe perhaps he could be, but he's an OOD. He's an old OD. But yeah, he just wants to, because he doesn't want to work for the rest of his life. You know what I'm saying? He actually works in Connecticut and drives all the way from Cape on Sunday mornings all the way to Connecticut to work, and then stays there during the week for like 4 or
That's
5
far
days
as hell,
and goes
dude.
back home. Yeah, and he's been doing that. He's been doing that for the last, I don't know, 8 or 9 years. So he's like, I just want to kind of like, you know, he wants to change his job up and then stay at home more, and then he'll be able to trade too at the same time a lot easier. So that's why he wants to talk to me about it. So I'm like, all right, we'll set up a date. It's gonna be a day soon. So,
Have him
like,
call
dude,
in.
You know, yeah, I'll even have him call in actually. just shoot the shit. Be like, this is winning loser's father. So, anyways, nonetheless, I know Gabe's got to go early. I don't want to take up many minutes of time. I know you probably other callers want to call in, so I'm gonna bounce. I'm gonna get back to work here before it gets crazy loud. And I want to thank you guys and tell you that I fucking love the shit out of it. So,
Hey, man. Well, thanks for calling on in.
yeah, man, appreciate that, guys.
Take it
Have a
easy.
good one.
Yep. All right, guys. So I'm gonna bring this up every single time. If you lose 5%, it takes 5.3, 10%, 11.1, 15%, 17.6, 20%, 25, 25%, 33, 30%, 42, 35, 53, 40, 67. So, in order to rebound from 67% loss, you need 185. The more you lose, and the more you allow yourself to lose, the probability of you recapturing it becomes less and less likely. You need a 1,000% return to recover after losing 95.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So, guys, just really take a screenshot of this, save it, do something. We have it in our community for you guys to really take a look at it. I want you guys to print this out and put it like on a wall or right next to your fucking monitor somewhere. All right. Because this is unacceptable. Right. I can tolerate 15%. Because if I take a loss at 15%, I know that I just need 2 10%ers to essentially make my money back, right? But once we start 20% losses, 25%, then that means I need at or about 3 trades to recoup 1 trade. For me, that risk management is it doesn't make sense. So we have another spam call coming in, but we're going to accept it. Let's go.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, unless you're sizing for 0 and trading with less than 1% of your account, you should never be letting trades go down more than 15%, ever. Predefine your risk before
you're
you're
live.
Hello.
Hey, how's it going? This is Aaron.
How you doing, Aaron? How you doing, buddy?
Well, I had some questions. I had a pretty large account about 2 years ago, and I was kind of just throwing money in weekly and building this account through that huge bull run that we had while Trump was in office.
Mm-hmm.
And I got this account up to $40-some thousand, and it was growing and fluctuating and doing the thing. And then we went through this terrible bear market that we've been in for the last year, and this account has lost like $30,000. Like, I am sitting on about 10K like liquid, but 28,000 as a loss on this account.
Yeah, the market's been rough,
And
man.
I was just like,
if you left stuff in the market, it's been rough.
Yeah, I just left it in the market. I figured, it'll come around when it comes around. But, it was like more of a long-term position hold. But I started messing around with the 1348. This account, I had a little bit of margin in that account, so I couldn't really go in and day trade it the way I wanted to. Well, it's under 25,000 now, so I can't day trade it. So doing the 1 trade a day or trying to do 3 trades a week, it's hard to do the process with just having 3 tries, I guess. So I opened up a smaller Robinhood account and put some cash in there, and I see I'm doing really good with this 1348 thing. But it's still a small capital to play with as far as trying to grow that account. So I guess, my question would be, should I leave that big account alone and let it go through the wave, or would I be ahead just to liquidate that account and get the 10K and then turn it into a cash account so I can trade it? But I feel like I'd be thrown away.
I'll tell you what I do. Like if we were all technically in this position here. I don't touch my long-term account. Again, this is going to come from somebody who's younger, so it's different. I mean, it's sort of one and the same though. I don't touch it. If like maybe I'll start fucking around and buying some stuff, selling some stuff out, and moving money around. Like it's down, but it's still like it's not any like ridiculous. So
it's not a loss.
Like, I would never touch my
account.
If it's money set aside that I'm like saying, okay, this is going to be for long-term investing, it's never coming out. It's almost like you're throwing it into the abyss and it's never coming back. That's how I view it. So any money that's put in, it's like, you're not seeing this for 10, 15 years. That's how I view it. And then everything else is funding trading account and doing that type of stuff.
Right.
The other thing is too, I mean, if you look at the compounding interest calculator, the gains and stuff, over time, you can definitely grow these accounts. I mean, Gabe recently just took a $10,000 account to 40.
Yeah, that's why. I mean, I watched Gabe do that, and I was like, well, I mean, he's done recovered the loss that I've got over the last year with 10 grand. So, you know, am I wasting time with that, or should I just flip flop, you know, my whole route? And instead of waiting on the markets to turn around, you know, markets are going to be green on average, you know, after the bull run goes back through. But do I wait on that, or do I trade that big account? But like
you're not wasting your time. You're learning really good skills.
All right. I just want to jump in before we talk about what money can do. Do you have enough repetition with the strategy with a paper trade account? You know, everyone fantasizes what money can do. Listen, I've been in this game for 13 years. I know what money can do. I know it. I know it very well. But in your situation, you know, you're saying, okay, well, if I do this and I can do that, I think step one, paper trade account, right? Play with shares on a paper trade account, right? I think shares will give you more of, you're more connected to the mechanics of the crossovers, the traffic lights, et cetera, okay? And give yourself enough repetition, okay? Whether it's a month or 2 months worth of repetition, and you just take it from there. I mean,
well, I did that with the Robinhood account. I put $500 in there, and I just wanted to test myself to see if I can make the strategy work. And I've been watching. I didn't really apply it because this account was kind of stuck with, you know, it being under 25,000 and it had a margin on it. So now it's just like I got to wait on it or add a bunch of money to it. So I put $500 in a Robinhood account, and I gave it 30 days, and I rose that account doing the cash trades on it to 40% gain in a month. And then I let it go another month, and then I think I got it up to $1,300 or something like that, $1,400, starting with 500 in about a 2-month time frame. So that's where I feel like I was confident with the strategy, to where, you know, I could just take that 10 grand instead of letting it sit and wait, you know, or should I leave that alone so I'm not throwing away the loss, you know, actually locking in a loss and letting it, you know, you guys are showing
you got to make that decision, man. I can't tell you that. Like it's up to you at the end of the day. Like we can't come in here and tell you what to do with your money. Nope. That's not really what we're here for. But again, if you took $500 to 1,300 and you still have your long term and you're still grinding with trading, you're getting the hang of it, you're getting the reps. I mean, I don't see any problem with that. I really don't. It may not seem like a lot of money now, but in 6, 8, 12, it starts compounding.
Maybe just start throwing more money in the
No. We're gonna take a step back here, right? I love you, right? I want you all to print, right? So this is what's happening here. He sees the process working, right? And it's like, oh boy, now if I had more money in here, I could make more money. That, you know what? That is a natural next step in it, right? However, if you are taking a small account, 500 to 1500, and then again, you go to the compound gains calculator. It's almost as if like now you're just playing with free money and just play with that money that's there and build it that way. Leave the rest of your money wherever it's going to be. Again, not financial advice, right? But
You can do whatever. Like, if
you
you
can do
want to do
whatever.
it, you can. But like, I
But
mean,
But I believe that like with enough repetition and you building your port up, I want you guys to fall in love with the process, not the result. I guess that's what I'm getting at.
yes.
Fall in love with the process, not the result. You fall in love with the process, the results will always be the same.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't matter if you got a 500 port, a 1,000 port, a 10,000 port, a 100,000 port. Fall in love with the process. That's it.
I feel I understand that you guys preach that if you can build the portfolio from small to large, starting with a small amount of money, you protect that money better, and that means more because you've built it. And I guess if you just have a big account and you start trading it, it's easier to make big mistakes because that money's just sitting there. You haven't went through the mistakes on the small scale to protect yourself of, well, I did that before and, I lost a couple $100 on a trade because, I did something wrong. But I feel like my problem is every time I get in that small account and I start trading it, what makes me make my mistakes is I run out of trades. I run out of cash. So I run out of options to make another trade. I can cut a loss real quick and I can nip it in the butt. But when I do that 3 or 4 times with a $1,500 account, I run out of trades. So then that's where the problem is. I feel like if I run out of trades and I haven't hit a good day, but I see more opportunities to try to make a trade, then I do something stupid.
All right.
Here's where your problem is. You shouldn't be running out.
If you're running out of money on a $1,500, I mean, like, honestly, it doesn't matter. If you're going to do a 10% allocation, right, you should be allowing yourself up to 10 trades a day. But the thing is like, if you're hitting 3 trades, right, anything in excess of that, you're potentially over trading, right? That's one.
Right.
And so basically, your goal, let me see if I can do this right now. Hold on. Let's go ahead. A compounding calculator. Now I'm going to ask you something. What is like, let's say a respectable number. Let's take 1,500 and let's get you to the point where you no longer have PDT restriction, right? So we got this number here. I'm going to throw it up on the chart, right? So listen, wait, no, 1,500. All right. So we hit calculation. All right. So $1,500 to $25,000, right? It'll take you about 283 trading days. Now you got to think about
what percent a day, Gabe?
1%, right? Now that's 1%, but that's 1,500% over 283 trading days, right? The thing is that over the next year and a half, right? You're building your baby. You're building the baby up and having fun, right? You have a target. By the time you get to 283 trading days, you have established a very, very strong set of habits, right? Now,
Right.
what's happening here is that it's like, oh, if I would have more money in my account, I would make more money. But with all things relative, I feel like at this point, stick with the small money and just let it build, okay? You're going to respect it more. And then when it's time for big money, you know exactly what to do.
Well, the whole cash, the amount of money in that, you said, you're allotting yourself enough money for 10 trades. What I see myself doing, like, I don't do a whole lot of trades in a day. I'm like, 2 or 3 trades and you're done at that point. But what I'll do with that money is, so say I take one SPY call and I get in the call, set a real tight stop as soon as as soon as that call gets basically filled, I'm setting on a stop already. So if it's either going to go up or go down. If it instantly goes down, it stops me out. Well, I just wasted $300 because that trade was only 4 seconds long. So then I want to just try again, and I'm setting the stops so tight just because I don't want to lose any money on that account.
Here's
so
the
then
thing.
I get in
you can do this. I know what you're doing. Like this is what you're doing is you're technically using 20% allocation, which is fine with the tight stop. You're going to have to balance it out. As long as you're trading with good habits, you should be fine. All we're doing here, so this is what we're trying to do with our trades.
So, someone just said this in the comments, SPY too big for account size. That's exactly the truth.
Yeah.
It might be, but here's what we're trying to do with our trades. We're trying to effectively look at the market, put ourselves in a good risk reward position to catch a runner. You scale out, you leave your stop in profit, and you can let it go. If that doesn't happen on any given day, and even if you have the tight stop and oversize, cool, you're done.
Yeah.
You made a little bit of money and you're on to the next one.
That's it.
So you can't necessarily think that your account size is limiting you in that way, because what you're doing right now is working very well.
Yes.
The problem is that if you then go to try and do that on a big account and you allocate the same way, it's gonna, I'm telling you right now, it's gonna freak you the fuck out.
Yes.
Because you're gonna see big fluctuations, and that's not what you want.
Nope.
So again, using what we're doing here is effectively learning how to manage money in the market all of the time. So what you're building, like, you may not realize it, but the skills that you're building with a small account are probably the only reason that you would have success if your account was bigger. Everybody knows the system. It's simple. It's very simple, but it's how you manage it. It's mindset, method, money management. It's those second two, the emotional aspect and the money management aspect, that are going to allow you to have success. So you're basically learning that right now. And again, I don't know how long you've been trading for. You said you had success in like a month and a half. That's good, but you need more.
I've been watching you guys stream well on, 3 years plus. I mean, whenever AMC was started and you guys kind of popped up doing the AMC things when I got connected with you guys. But like, I guess, I don't know. The money that I've had in the accounts, I've never really traded it like this. I've always just been like a long-term investing. Let's buy some Apple and buy some Microsoft and buy Google or whatever and just build this thing. But now that I see that I can do this trading and it's working, I'm like just trying to, give it a little bit more help. And that's why, asking for your guys' recommendations. But like the small account thing, like I feel like the reasons I'm running out of money, it's not necessarily due to over trading, but I don't know if this is another problem that some people have with a small account. Like if I get in a trade that's going good, and so say, you're doing like TQQQ and you buy one or two contracts for, you got $50, $100 on these contracts. And so your allocation's better, but when that trade looks like it's going to be a runner, you throw a couple more contracts on it while it's already green, adjust the stop and let it keep running, and sometimes I'll get a bunch of cash on that one trade, but it turned into a green trade. So I could do that.
Here's what you don't realize.
Stops out.
Here's what a lot of people don't realize about small accounts. It's protecting you. And here's why. Since you have a small account, and let's say that you're only taking like a couple trades a day, you have to be very picky, right? What happens when you throw a bunch more money in? You're less picky. You're less picky. You say, okay, well, I can just take another trade after this one if it doesn't work out. If you get in the repetition and you have a system in place that you're going to sit there and say, I'm only looking for what I want. Not only because that's what you should be doing in the market, because your account is going to say, well, if you fuck around, you're not going to be able to trade anymore if you find your good setup. So that's one of the things that people don't realize with small accounts. It's actually protecting you, and it builds these really, really, really good habits.
Yeah. Well, all right. Here's how. I'm going to ask you some very, very candid questions. Okay. First, how old are you?
36.
Okay, not too days young, very young. All right. What are you a race against? What are you racing?
Well, I've got 4 kids.
Okay.
And they're all toddlers.
That's not your porch responsibility. That is not your porch responsibility, right? So again, now we're getting to the core reasons as to why you want this to take off the way it does, right? So you got 4 kids and they're toddlers. All right, continue, please.
I'm just trying to get to where I can slow down on life and enjoy life without putting in the 40-hour weeks.
All right.
I
What if
own a
that
body
takes you
shop.
5 years?
I've got my own.
If I told you follow the system and take you 5 years, would you take that opportunity?
Yeah, I mean, 5 years down the road, I'm still young. You know, it's not like
All right.
I'm
So that's what you're playing
90
for.
and trying to retire.
Right. So you're not playing for today. You're playing for 5 years from now. Right. This is the point I'm getting at here. Okay. You want to build wealth? You want to get rich? Okay, go get a scratch off. You want to build wealth? This is going to take time, but you have to believe in the process. In 5 years, if you can make that promise to yourself that as long as you're following the system and you're taking the trades with the opportunities presented to you, and you know you're making your money, man, just rock and roll for 5 years. You know, Rome wasn't built in a day. Great things happen to people who wait, all right? And at the end of the day, it's like you have those 5 years, man. Your kids are toddlers. How old are they?
I've got a 6-month-old. I got twins that are 3, and then I've got a 6-year-old.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Oh,
this
boy.
man likes to fuck. All right, so this is what we're gonna do here. All right. All right. So at the end of the day, bro, I think you need to just really allow yourself. Hey, look, man, you got a big, beautiful family. That's awesome. Personally, you know, one and done for me. But I think give yourself those 5 years because you know you got your toddlers there. You know, the best ages is when they're like 8, 9, 10 years old. You know what I mean? And then you have that time freedom to give to them, right? But you're making those sacrifices now, right? And just really take those emotions, put them in the drawer for now, and just play with the opportunities that the markets are giving you right now. Because by doing so, your kids are going to thank you later, right? It's hey man, look you're right on track. That's all I really have to offer you right now. But the show must go on. I tell you what, jump in the market talk, right? Reach out, lean on others. Others are following the system, and just believe in the process, right? Take time, just take time.
Absolutely.
All right, brother. Thanks for calling in.
Thank you, man.
Hey, thank you. Yep.
All right, later. All right, so we have someone sitting on the sidelines right now. I want to get him in frame here. Where you at?
Oh, what's up, buddy? How you doing?
What up?
What's going on? And he's wearing the right hat too.
He is. He's got the sticker
I like
and
it.
everything.
I like it. Wait. Is that a fitted or is that a snap?
It's a snap.
Get out of here. Bye.
Fitteds don't look good on me.
Hey guys, we got some business to talk here, and I have a few other appointments to get to. So STV is going live in about 9 minutes. Guys, listen, you want to go ahead and get your lifetime, reach out to Diana, right? Make it happen. Just listen, I tell you guys this, STV and myself, we respect your portfolio more than you guys probably do, right? We come from just a different mindset. Because we know it works, we experience it work, but the only way for you guys to develop that faith is to, 1, fall in love with the process, and 2, give yourself the time, right? Whatever your goals, your ambitions, or whatever your passions, your whys, okay? They will, in fact, they will thank you later. Trust me on this. Trust me on this, I come from a long line of potted meat devouring carnivores. That's our family, right? And had to try something different, and we're telling you to try something different, right? Let's rock and roll. Love you guys. We're signing out.
Peace.
Applejacks, you want to do one more cameo?
Peace.
There you go. He's there for you. There you go. Link dropped.
I'll throw it to you guys in the Discord too. Trade1348.com as well. 2 weeks free. Get your lifetimes before the first, 50% off OG lifetime.
That's it. And so I'm going to end the stream in 3, 2, 1. But before we go, STV, any blooper you want to add?
Yeah. Okay. Actually, Oh fuck! I was doing something really funny earlier using the spy price action, like a conversation with your girl, and it was hilarious. Let me see if I can do one here.
Oh Lord.
No, I have a really good one. If Spy Knife said day lows, I got a really good one for you guys. I just
Okay,
couldn't
we're waiting
say
for
it
that.
before.
There,
Really
guys.
fun.
Peace.
Peace.